Good afternoon or morning or whenever you may be joining me on this video devotional. It's been a busy week. Last Sunday we struggled a lot with our technology. It really wasn't our technology; it was the resource technology, but it certainly teaches us humility that we can do everything that we can, and ultimately the outcome rests with the Lord. We're beginning a new year, 2022. Whoever thought we would be celebrating a year with so many twos in it? But we are. And to say that it's still a tumultuous time would be an understatement. Lots of things going on, people getting fired for not being vaccinated, people who have been vaccinated getting COVID. There are all kinds of things going on. Our country is very polarized. And, when you stop and think about it, the polarization is all about power. One party has power and the other party wants to have power. And then there's a switch and they reverse roles, and the party that wasn't in power is now in power and wants to keep it, and the party that was in power and now is not in power wants to get it back. And it seems like they're willing to do anything, even at our cost, the cost of the citizens of the country. They'll do it. And so it doesn't give us a lot of confidence in our government. It doesn't give us a lot of confidence in a lot of the decisions that we see big government is making, who ostensibly say they want our very best, but we can see by their decisions that sometimes is not true, that still their bank account is what's running their decision-making process, not what's best for mankind. And our judicial system can be what you interpret it to be at this point in time. But what I want to get at is links us to Psalm 2. And as we mentioned some time back, we're going to move through the Psalms one psalm at a time and choose just a verse out of each psalm to meditate on and to encourage us and to help us to move into the future. So today is Psalm 2 is our psalm, and Psalm 2 is sort of a judgment psalm. And there are all kinds of different psalms, and this particular psalm is one that's a warning of judgment, that God does keep track of everything going on the earth, and he is going to bring judgment someday upon the earth, no matter how long that may seem to be away or close. God promises that he's keeping track, and he's going to vent his fury someday on his holy hill. And in light of that, he says in the closing three verses, he says, "Now therefore, O kings, be wise, be wise. Be warned, O rulers of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear, not yourselves, not each other, but serve the Lord with fear." And I'm just noticing here that there are things showing up on the screen that ought not to be showing up on the screen, but if you'll bear with me, I'll get that fixed next time. And he goes on and he says, "Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry and you perish in the way, for his wrath is quickly kindled. Blessed are all who take refuge in him." So God is reminding all the nations, reminding the world that there is a power greater than the humankind that inhabit the earth. And he is keeping track. And we may be filled with pride about our own party or our king or our prime minister or whomever that we view as leading us. But it is the Lord that has the final say in everything. And it gives human government some humility to realize that they don't control everything, that ultimately they will be replaced. And so let's pray for our nation and those who lead our nation to help them understand that their word is not the final word, that God is keeping track and he is going to bring judgment. And let's remind ourselves that it is God that we can trust, who is going to interfere at some point in the affairs of man and bring judgment, and he will bring it righteously. So be encouraged, rest in him. And as we begin this new year, let's pray for our country that our leaders would find that humility. So God bless you, and you have a good day today and a good rest of the week. We'll see you Sunday.